I like the trap, I make good in the hood. I wish a little nigga would. I like the trap, we all stay in the hood. Niggas know me like I'm sure. We getting paper. Young Say my Brody name, be the quickest way to get you killed. We gon' give him 100 like he will. Man, why you stay with guns? Cause all these rappers getting killed. He don't want no problem with the threat, cause he know how I'm built. We make shooters cry on a high speed. Bye bye, niggas blame the gang. Every time a nigga I've died, he go on a hit. See an old nigga with a blick, but that ain't can you see a... Yo, we back with MTG podcast, man. Today I got my guest, Deshaun Lawful, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
DLthebarber 1, that's the Instagram tag, follow that. But my name's Deshaun. I've known TJ for a minute. We go back since high school, man. And I'm just glad I got the opportunity to come on this podcast, chop it up, talk a little something with you guys.
Yeah, pop out shit, you hear me? Hell yeah, but let's go ahead and jump into it. How long have you been working as a barber?
I've been working as a barber for 7 years, since 2017. I picked it up actually in college. It was never really like a goal of mine to become a barber, but just because of where I was at and like just the time it was, I feel like every college campus needs a barber.
What college did you go to?
I went to Eastern Illinois.
Illinois. Eastern Illinois? This nigga smart.
Graduated in 2020, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I started 2017. There's some barbers out there, but they didn't really, like, they knew what they were doing on the skill side, but customer service-wise, it really wasn't there. Okay. So originally I started this for myself to cut my own hair, so I definitely been through it for myself. But
been through it, huh?
Yeah, but we gotta learn. So that's why I started, man, and just piece by piece, slowly, I just started buying more equipment, getting more people, and here we are.
So what inspired you to pursue this career?
Like I said, it was never really like a goal of mine to become a barber, but just the market, being in college, like I said, every college campus needs a barber. There's just everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Even if there's 5, 6, 7, whatever, another one ain't gonna hurt. Yeah. I felt like it was just the perfect time because of who I am as a person. I feel like I can really like connect with people like on a personal level, and I feel like that's half the battle when it comes to barbering. It's not just a haircut; it's an experience. Yeah. So I wanted to start doing that, and honestly, the money started getting good. You know what I mean? Yeah. And shoot, we just took off. Exactly.
Boss saying it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what you believe as a barber and your skills set you apart from other barbers?
Like I was just saying, man, a big reason why I started customer service. Customer service. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say cutting hair is easy, but once you get like your specific formula, you know what I'm saying? You can modify it for every other person, you know what I mean? Yeah. But once you get that skill set down, it's about making people feel comfortable, making people feel at home. Because like I said, it's not just a haircut, bro, it's an experience. Yeah. So sometimes people don't even want to come in and get a haircut. They just get a haircut just so they can talk.
Conversate. A little bit off their chest, huh?
Exactly. Like I like being that person that puts a smile on your face.
What do you mean by that?
Because no matter what, haircut's never a bad idea in my opinion. You walk out, it's gonna make you feel better about yourself, either physical, emotional, based off the conversation we had, whatever it is. So I feel like that was a big thing for me. When I started, it was more about perfecting it, getting the craft down. Yeah. But as like I progressed with it and I kind of have my foundation, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's more about the experience side of things.
Okay. Well, what motivates you to keep cutting hair?
Honestly, just that, bro. Like,
you keep people happy.
Yeah, it don't matter if I got a bad day. I come in, I got a stink attitude, whatever. First person I cut, I see they walk out with a smile, and my day's a little bit better already. You know? Yeah. And I know as I keep going throughout the day, that little bit adds up.
And they do it all the time.
All the time.
It depends on who. Like, what was your biggest obstacle for cutting hair? Like, have you ever like hit an obstacle? You like, this dude here.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about.
We gotta bring up no names though.
No, we could talk about things like that specifically, but I feel like it was more in the beginning because I learned from YouTube, so I'm self-taught. But it was getting those people to allow you to trust, believe in me. You know what I mean? Yep. Because I'm unproven. But once I started building the clientele up a little bit, clientele spoke for itself. So that I feel like that was really the hardest part because certain people got certain textures. certain people got certain wrinkles, you know what I mean? But you can work around that, and as long as people understand nothing's gonna be perfect, we cool. But the hardest part was definitely in the beginning. I not begging on my knees, you know what I mean? But I had a couple homies I had to ask quite a few times for let me experiment a little bit.
I feel you, like, man, I feel you. And what? Okay, so when you started doing this, like, how long did it take you to build this, man? Just like your studio all together.
So the little studio, like I said, so I started in college. That was 2017. I didn't graduate till 2020. That was COVID year. So they sent us back spring break, so around March. I was here. This was just a regular schmegular garage. Didn't have insulation, drywall, nothing like that. From March till that summer, the summer of 2020, that's when I did all this, because that's when I decided this is what I wanted to do full time. And I couldn't have it looking the way it was looking and me trying to present myself the way I want to present myself. So I'd probably say, I mean, it probably took a couple days to put it all together, but all the signs, all that stuff, this is just collections over time. It's probably like 6-7 years, just random stuff here and there. You know what I mean?
I see you got the Green Bay Packers. I know you can't leave that long.
Hold on.
It's like you gotta turn the Green Bay up there.
We're gonna catch the flag up there too. All right.
Yep, I'm gonna get it. And so when you was building this, did anybody help you, or you just did all this by yourself?
I had a buddy help me put the window in, but everything else I did. YouTube University again.
So you said it took you a couple days?
Couple days. I didn't know what I was doing.
It's good, and I like it. Nice ass setup. It's cool in here. Air conditioning. You got fans. You got TV.
In the winter, we got the heat. We set, bro.
You got it. And so far as people like believing in you, was it hard to get people to come in here?
So when I first started, I was majority at school because I was at school. So it was easier there to allow people, or to get people to come in and mess with me, because, you know, cut his friend and he got a friend, they got a friend, they got a fraternity brother, they got, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then when I came back home, it would just be a couple homies. And I didn't really necessarily spread the word like that, because I knew I was just home for the summer. It was just like something temporary. So I just cut the homies. But when I came back in 2020 for good, and I really started building my clientele, I wouldn't say it was hard, because I had a good reputation already from those 3 previous years, just coming back and forth on break, whatever it may have been. But it definitely did just take a little bit of time. I can't put a specific number on it, but it took a little bit of time to get people in, because like I said, I had the foundation already. I already had the respect, you could say. I just got to get the people. That's it.
Okay. And speaking on that, so it's like when you get the cutting people here, have you ever had like a bad experience cutting somebody here? Have you ever had like somebody like man, I don't like how you cut my hair, or nah, I don't want you to put this on there? And another question too, do you feel like your hometown supports you?
Yeah, I do think so. Going to East Aurora, you know, at least you know of everybody and their mom. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely have some connections like that. I mean, this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? All my clients show me love. They send my name out to their cousins, their brothers, their friends, and all that stuff. So I feel like the city shows me love for sure. But back to what you were saying about like disagreements or something like that.
Yes.
Honestly, it's about communication. That's why it's very important for me, like during the consultation. I know some barbers sit out 10, 15 minutes to have a consultation. I'm going to get the basics, everything you want, everything you need. And throughout the whole haircut, I'm going to be talking through certain steps, or you want to take it this low? I don't think it'll look good. This is my opinion, whatever your preference is. You know what I'm saying? So I really just think it's about open communication. Now, there has been times where, I don't want to say I messed somebody up, but we did have a disagreement on what they thought was good compared to versus what I thought was good. And in that situation, customer's always right. Gave them a refund, sent them about their day, thanked them for their business. They ended up coming back. You know what I mean? But it was just a simple disagreement. But I wouldn't say I necessarily messed anybody up. You know what I mean? It was just a disagreement between what I thought versus what they thought. And then I think it ended up, at the end of the day, dude came back and he liked it the way I liked it. So we just did it that way anyway.
Exactly. Okay. So with all the technology and all the trends everybody doing now at barbers, what do you do to keep up with the trends and the hype? What do you do?
So to be honest with you, I don't try to keep up with the hype like that. because there is waves, you know what I mean? The hype's gonna come up and it's gonna crashing down, and trends aren't gonna be the same. Now, don't get me wrong, on my social media, I pay attention to certain things here and there, little jokes, little barber funny videos, stuff like that. You know, I mess around with my clients, but really, man, I try to shape the experience of coming to get a haircut, like for each person. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's coming in and I can see they're not really feeling it, we ain't got to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut you up. You go about your day. Yeah. Some people want to come in, they want to have a conversation, whatever. Some people want to come in, change up their whole situation, whatever they got going on. We can do that. But yeah, I really don't like to stick with trends. I mean, of course, you know, when the mullet started coming around, or, you know, when the flat top, high top, whatever, all that started coming around, I did it. But I voiced my opinion on it as well. Like, hey, this looks good. You know what I'm saying? This looks good. Yeah, for now. You know what I mean? But everything's always changing. You know what I mean? So it's just about adapting, bro. That's really it.
So how important? So how do you feel? Like, how is it important for customer service in your line of work? Is it real important, or
no? For sure. Like I said, that was one of the big reasons I started, bro.
Was customer service?
Yeah. Like there was a guy out there. He cut me up really well, but I had like a terrible experience with him. Like I pulled up and I was waiting inside the building for him for like an hour. I took a nap, woke up, called him, told him, "Oh, where you at?" I'm down the street, bro. This is an hour, 15 minutes later. You know what I mean? It's a whole scheduled appointment. Like if it's verbal communication, all right, whatever. But an hour's still crazy. But I legit had an appointment. You knew I was supposed to be there. I knew you were supposed to be there. But that's like a big thing that I pride myself on. Like I always try to be here at least 15 minutes early. Just in case clients want to get here early, I'm there for them. Or come in, clean up, set up, get ready for the day. You know what I mean? I guess another thing for me too is, like I said, I like to tailor the experience for everybody. Like I'm not gonna sit here. If you tell me you want one thing, I'm gonna give you my opinion on something. I'm gonna let you be the deciding factor. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna give you my opinion on that because you coming to me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you it's up to you to make that decision. But I'm gonna give you my informed opinion based off my experience. And I guess really like, you know, offer people waters. You know what I'm saying? Got to stay hydrated. You know what I mean? Like, I got no chips. You know what I'm saying? You hydrated. But that's really it, man. I just try to be cool. I mean, I think overall, I'm just a relatable person. I'm a personable person. That's how you say it. So I think it's really, I'm really easygoing, and people get along with me. I get along with people. So I really just think it's about like my attitude coming into the day, because I've heard stories from clients that come from other barbers like, yeah, bro, he just did what he want. Like, nah, dude. Like, nah, if I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do what I want, and then we're gonna agree. And then at the end of the day you don't like it, it's on you, bro. We agreed. Exactly.
So since you started doing this, who do you work for? You work for yourself? You got your own LLC and anything?
I don't have an LLC, but I do work for myself.
You got a lot of free time, so it'd be kind of hard to manage it.
Yeah. So in the beginning, it was definitely hard to manage the free time because, I mean, no barber is 100% booked out every day. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 30 minutes there. But over time, I've developed better habits. Honestly, sometimes now I just go on a walk outside, get some fresh air. You know what I mean? Or I'll sit in here, I'll read a little book I got on my phone, whatever it may be, plan for the rest of my week, whatever I got going on. But working for myself is definitely great because I do like to travel, and the fact that I don't have to answer to anybody. I mean, I do have clients that are like have recurring appointments. You know what I'm saying? But I let them know at least 2 weeks ahead of time if I'm going out of town or something like that. But being self-employed definitely has its benefits, but there's some cons to it as well if you let it go to your head.
Okay, y'all do understand. When you have so much time, you're like, dang, man, I don't feel like cutting today.
Nah.
So for your hours, what do your hours start and when do they end? And do you work on the weekends too?
So
how does that work?
My hours are a little bit different than other people's, I would say. So I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So my days off are Sunday and Tuesday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm here till 7. Thursday, I'm here till 5. And Saturday, I'm here till 3.
Okay.
But Saturday, I don't take a break. I just work straight through just to get a couple more people in because I still want a little bit of my Saturday. But I know most barbers like to take Monday off because it's 2 consecutive days off with Sunday. But to be honest, my Mondays be doing good. So I'm straight where I'm at.
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
I feel you. So like, so what type of clippers are you using?
Honestly, I've been through a lot of different ones, but the brands that I'm really messing with right now, Stylecraft or Gamma, same thing.
Okay.
And I have a pair of JRL clippers right now as well. I like those. They got some new innovative technology. And I got some good old fashioned low wall detailers. Nothing crazy.
And you feel like, do you feel like you can do anything to be better, or excuse me, you do anything to be better in your craft, or you think it's like you just doing good?
No. It's a constantly evolving process.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Whether that be on social media, I've taken a couple classes online. You know what I mean? And every day is a learning thing, because ultimately, I cut your hair one day, the next day is never going to be exactly the same. Yeah. You know what I mean? No matter what the case is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's about adapting. That's really what it is. Because one day you might come in hair washed, looking clean. Next day you might just got off work, hair ain't laying down right. It's a little different.
Yeah.
But literally, bro, it's a constant evolution. That's really all it is. You learn every day.
Yeah, and I do like how I have seen you cut hair. I do like how you talk to the clients and let them know, like, hey, look, your line is probably right here. Let me go ahead and straighten that out real quick. Or look, you should let that grow in. Don't let nobody else touch it.
Or you don't touch it. Yeah, most mugs be trying to do it to themselves too. Yeah. Trust me, I have my fair share of fix them.
We say fix them, son. Yeah. So if you had any advice for somebody who want to be a successful barber, what would it be?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of my clients about this, because I want to cut hair. I want to give it a try. I want to give it a shot. I really feel like in order to be successful, you got to get rid of the fear that you're going to mess somebody up, because that kind of weighed heavy on me in the beginning. Those first probably 6 months to a year is just that constant thought in the back of your head, like, it's not going right, or I'm going to mess them up. You know what I mean? But once I overcame that, I feel like I actually was able to learn and actually get better. Because, I mean, it's just like having a little negative person on your shoulder whispering in your ear something's about to go wrong when everything is going right, you know? Yeah. So it's going to just bring you down. You just got to have that confidence in yourself. Even if you don't got the skill, you still have to have the confidence like you got the skill in order for yourself to grow, in order for you to learn. That's what I really think. That was honestly, and I feel like a lot of barbers don't talk about that, because it's just one of the things you don't hear about. You know what I mean? Like, I wish somebody told me this before. Yeah, I wish somebody did tell me that before I started. But I really wish guys had that confidence in themselves. Even if they ain't got the skill, man, you gotta walk around like you got it.
They live and they learn, man.
Exactly. You gotta
go through mistakes and have. I feel like a lot of people will be scared to make the mistakes because they don't want to. They can't live with it, so they be like, man. But it's here.
I still am. You still are. You know, we're all scared. We're all scared of making mistakes, bro. But on the other side of that fear, that's where success is.
Yeah, all the time. That's why people need to get their comfort zone. So, where you cut hair at?
So I actually all this is set up in my mom's garage, man. I was gonna say it might not look like a garage, but you see a garage door right there. But yeah, we all set up in a garage, man. We're
located in Aurora, Illinois.
Aurora, Illinois, 60505, the dirty 630. You know,
you say dirty 630.
Nah, yeah. I've been here since 2020, bro. And I love it. I love the fact that it's my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like having that conversation of going to a shop versus a personal studio or a garage, whatever you want to call it. I like having the personal studio side, and a lot of my clients do too, because it's just one-on-one. I feel like the barbershop experience has changed over time. People back in the day used to go to barbershop and just, that's what they're doing today. They just go into the barbershop and they just sitting up there all day and they enjoy that. I feel like it's not like that no more. People want to come to the shop, get their chop, keep it moving.
Yeah, keep on rolling.
And I mean, even if people do want to sit here and talk, they sit here and talk to me. I got no problem with that. Yeah. But just having that one-on-one experience, and personally, I'm a control freak too. So I like to be in control of my surroundings. And this world is getting crazy, man. You never know what could walk into a barbershop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is definitely more beneficial in my eyes.
And get you comfortable.
Exactly. And it's not like I get out of booth rent. I mean, I'm not paying booth rent, you know. I throw my mom some money every month, you know what I mean? But I'm happy that it's going to her versus somebody that, I'm not going to say I don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm glad to stay with my mom's.
I feel you. So we're going to wrap it up real quick, man. We're going his link gonna be in the bio.
Yes, sir.
His Instagram, Facebook, What else you have?
Everything you need.
Gonna be in the bio, man. We're gonna wrap it up, man. It was good talking to you, bro, man. And we're gonna holler at y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
MTG out.
The Dirty 630. No.
I like the trap, I make good in the hood. I wish a little nigga would. I like the trap, we all stay in the hood. Niggas know me like I'm sure. We getting